Hello everyone, my name is Karan Raj Mehta. I'm the founder and CEO of a healthcare company called YuMedic. We are improving the healthcare scenario in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities of the country. Right now we are having a customer base of 30,000 plus users and we are expanding in 10 cities simultaneously. So we started our company 2 years back with the aim to organize the hazardous healthcare scenario in the whole country. So what surprises me 2 years back was the fact that India ranks 146 in the Global Healthcare Access and Quality Index, and that was a really surprising fact for me because from my childhood, what I believed was that India has one of the best doctors in the whole world. Like we account for 30% of the US doctors. So what I feel that India lack these basic healthcare facilities, and there's a lot of work to do. So this was a very exciting point which turns me into an entrepreneur. So I started my journey 2 years back in my second year of engineering. I found like-minded people who were as passionate as me and doing the entrepreneurship stuffs. And then we started with a basic website and started onboarding a very few doctors. Like we started with just 6 to 7 doctors in the initial moment of time, and right now we have more than 700 plus doctors. So that is a very huge feat which we have achieved right now. And in the meantime, we have been recognized and funded by the government of Jharkhand, and this last year the CM of our state, like Mr. Raghuvar Das himself, acknowledged us for the work which we are doing in the healthcare facilities and the field. So I guess now the time is like that. Post-COVID era, healthcare is the only sector which is going to boom at a very fast rate. I mean, we can't imagine the priority which people are moving into the healthcare industries. Like even the big players like Jio and Ambani's are moving into the healthcare industry. So it's a very exciting segment to watch on, and I'm very glad that I'm part of such an exciting segment, and we are going to impact the lives of millions and millions of people. And our whole vision and soul of the company is to impact the way 100 million people access their healthcare facilities. So the woke-up call came for me when I was about to end my first year of engineering, and there was a 2-month long vacation. So I was figuring out what should I do and what things which should I do. Like from the childhood, the Forbes list and the whole entrepreneurship thing excites me a lot. I was an avid reader. I have read various entrepreneurship books starting from 0 to 1, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So I was always looking for the problems which I really can solve that and make something big. There was a very interesting incident. Like I went to a very popular doctor. He's an orthopedics in Dhanbad. So with my grandmother, she was suffering from a knee problem and knee pain. So when I went there, it was 10 in the morning, and till 4 in the evening, she haven't got her appointment with the doctor. So what I felt that it was not just about her, but there are hundreds of people who were waiting outside in the same line. So I feel that there's a very great chaos going around, and it's me who can solve all of those chaos and align them in a very good way, so that no other 80-year-old grandmother should have to wait for 10 hours straight for just a 10 or 15 minutes appointments of a knee pain. So that was a pain point which we started figuring out. I talked with few doctors like Dr. VSC Prasad, Dr. SK Das, Dr. AK Jha. These were the very few first doctors who have supported us and who are kind of a mentor for our company. And then I moved to few hospitals with my same proposal, like Asarfi Hospital, Pataliputra Hospital. These were the few hospitals who mentored me and helped me shape the whole vision of the company. Right now, when I look back, I guess I made a really great and courageous decision to shift to entrepreneurship stuff. So coming from a middle class background, we don't have that much money resource that I can put into the company and make the company very big at the initial moment of time. And being a college student, I have to move to the bootstrapping thing. I'm really thankful to my father that he helped me a lot in these things and always promoted me. And he gave me the initial funding of 1.2 to 1.3 lakhs, which helped me in the building the whole website and app thing. So now coming to the college point, since I was a student entrepreneur, like I started in the second year of my engineering, what I personally feel is that when you can start young, you have lots of opportunity to take the risk, and you are very much free without any foundation or without any responsibility to the families, that you can take risks to the maximum heights. So I started in the initial phase, and the problem which I was facing was the academics which were collapsing with my entrepreneurial stuff. So initially what happened was that like I was moving to a great doctors of the whole Dhanbad region, and were pitching my idea that like, sir, look this, we are going to make a platform where all the doctors can get listed and all the people from all the neighboring district and places of Dhanbad can access to you. So they were finding it very vague, like a 19-year-old guy who was doing engineering and just moving into their chamber and asking about their healthcare problems and going to solve them. So I'm very thankful to the few doctors who have initiated me and who have supported me and mentored me in the initial moment of time. Because of them, I have made my company to such a big level. It was a very tough time for me. Like I have to wait 3 to 4 hours for just a 10 or to 15-minute appointment with the doctor and pitch my idea. And for that, I have to travel to 25 to 30 kilometers from the place where I was living. That was in the BIT Sindri hostels, to that in the town of Dhanbad, and pitch the whole idea to them. I was just traveling all day, and by the end of the day, when I reached my hostel room, I was completely exhausted. But that didn't stop me from scoring good in my examination. I have more than 80% or 8 CGPA. I have maintained a regular 8 CGPA in my academics as well. So I'm very thankful to my few friends which helped me in the initial moment of time, like Aman, Ankit, Kislay, Deepak. They were the people who were taking calls for me. Like we were acting like a call center too, to solve the people query in the initial phase of time. So that's how we started growing up, and now we have a dedicated team. Like we have a 26-member team right now with a full functionality in operation, management and technicalities. Apart from academics and entrepreneurship stuff, I was very much engaged in the college activity. Like I was the president of the culture club of my college called Gandhi Rachnatmak Samiti, and along with that I'm the member of Institution Innovation Council and the startup cell of the college. And in the final year I joined the placement and training cell of the college. So what I feel like, by serving at various great positions, what I feel that integrity is the most important thing which you can deliver when you are serving or any company or any organization. Like when I was starting in my first year, I was just a club member of my club, Gandhi Rachnatmak Samiti, and then when I moved forward in the ladder, I just became the president. So it's all about hard work and dedication which you can put into something. Like, and I have learned so many experience from that club and the whole college activities. Like I was learning how to manage a team of 35 or 45 people in the initial phase of my club activities. And apart from that, when the whole fest came in, I was handling thousands of people from all over the college. I remember when I was pitching my idea in the initial days to doctors, one doctor have said me that यार धनबाद में कौन online appointment book करेगा? I mean, no one would pay or make online payment in Dhanbad. I was very disappointed at that moment of time, and the driving force for me was that okay, I will change this. कोई ना कभी कोई ना कोई तो इसे change करेगा, तो क्यों ना वो मैं ही change करूँ इस पूरी चीज़ को. So that was a very much driving force for me, which always drive me to do the things despite being disappointed of failures in a regular manner. So when I look back at that moment when the doctor said that no one will book up online appointment in Dhanbad, and the present moment when we have more than 300 plus appointments on a daily basis and all are doing online payments, that moves to around more than 1 lakh in revenue. So I just feel really happy and contented that yeah, I have done something which people have said you can't do that. So that was a very much driving force for me, and I really feel proud on myself that I have never given up on my idea, and I just stick to that. Yeah, so now coming to the things which we have achieved in our past journey of 2 years. We are a private limited company right now from past 1.5 years. We have an incorporated office in Dhanbad and Bangalore too. We have a customer base of 30,000 plus users, and we are expanding in 10 cities across 3 states simultaneously. Along with that, we have got a funding of 23 lakhs from the government of Jharkhand itself, and we are entitled to use the Jharkhand government logo in our daily operations of the company. So that was a very big thing for the whole company. We have also done a tie-up with a marketing company of Bihar called Brain Behind Brand, and we are expanding in 6 cities of Bihar simultaneously. Yeah. So now coming to the competition segment, like there are various good companies who are operating for the past 12 or 13 years, but they are still lagging the whole great markets which India is capable of. So we have started looking at the picture from the user's perspective. Like we don't charge any hospital or doctor to get listed with us. We provide great healthcare access to our users, and our revenue model is very different from those existing in the country right now. So our targeted customer market is the 500 million users who are smartphone using population in the countries, and we are targeting them. After the advent of Jio in 2016, the internet accessibility of India has increased rapidly, and that's how we are getting an edge to the most interior regions of the country and making them on board with us. Now coming to the future aspects and future prospects of the company. So what happened in India is that, like especially when you are talking about tier 2 and tier 3 cities of the country, that there's a very good doctor and 100 patients are waiting outside for to get a single appointment with him. So we are tackling those places and those cities of the country and giving easy access to the people of those particular places. So for the next 2 years, our focus will mainly in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities of the country, where the people really needs these healthcare services, and we are entitled to empower the rural population of the country, as what we believe is that healthcare is a very basic thing and everyone has to get the basic healthcare facilities and the quality healthcare services. So we are focusing on providing the best healthcare services to the rural India and to the local region of the countries which are still lagging from these basic facilities. So a suggestion for the young minds of the country, like I have read it somewhere and my mentor always guided me that the 4 years of your life, 19, 20, 21 and 22, are the 4 years which can shape your next 40 years of the life. So if you worked hard, make all your hours count in these 4 years of your life, the rest of your life can definitely get shaped into what you always dreamed of. So that's what I truly believe in, and I have truly seen the results of working hard in these 4 years in achieving lots of great success till now, and I'm still working hard to achieve more in the upcoming days. And at this moment of time, we have the maximum brain cells and our brain have the maximum capability to adapt, learn and grow. So it's just a common suggestion to all my dear friends and colleagues that if we all strive hard and work hard, we can achieve all our dreams and goals which we are writing in our diary from the childhood days. So there are various exciting internships coming around in our company called YuMedic. So you can just check into our website www.youmedic.com or our app which is on Google Play Store as YuMedic, and can log into that. You can also like our Facebook page and check on how exciting stuff which we are doing. We have really great content writer in our team and we are really posting good contents right now. So if you want to get any help or assistance from my side, I will be happy to hear all of them. You can connect with me on my LinkedIn, which is Karan Raj Mehta, or you can mail me at my email ID, which is ceo@youmedic.com. We have various great exciting internships coming along, so you can stay connected with us. Thank you.